Let's see this question, reverse words in a string. So this question says that given an input string s, reverse the order of the words. So this is the definition of word. A word is defined as a sequence of non-space characters. Okay. So there will not be any space in a word. So that is what we'll call a word. For example, this. The words in s will be separated by at least one space. Okay. So at least one space means there will be more than one space. There can be. So return a string of the words in reverse order concatenated by a single space. So we have to reverse the words and concatenate them by a single space. So note that S may contain leading or trailing spaces or multiple spaces between two words. Okay, and the return string should only have a single space separating the words. Do not include any extra spaces. So we have to exclude all the spaces. We just have to reverse the words and concatenate them by a single space. So let's see the examples. So here, this is the string. The space sky is blue. So we have to take this word and put it first, and then this is the second, and this will be third, and this will be fourth. So we just have to reverse the string, but we have to concatenate them by a single space. Like here, we have leading and trailing spaces. So we have to reverse the word, concatenate them by single space, and we have to avoid all the leading and trailing spaces. Okay. So let's see an approach to solve this problem. Let's see the second approach without the built-in functions. So we have given this hello world string to reverse. So what we'll do is we'll start at the end of the string and traverse it to the beginning. And what we'll do is we'll collect the word by word. Okay, so suppose this is the word we have to collect. So we'll start at the end of the string D. So we'll create a temporary string and then we'll add character by character to it until we find the space. So here we'll first find D, then we'll go to L. So we'll add the L, then we'll go to R, then we'll add R, then we'll go to O, we'll add O, and then we'll go to W. So we'll add W. Now we have encountered space, so we'll create a new string, resultant string, and there we'll add this word uh, we'll append this word at the end of that resultant string, and same thing will continue. So we'll get O after that. So we'll create a new word O, and then L, L, E, and H. So we'll find this hello string, then we'll append it at the end of the resultant string. Okay, so it will be word and then hello. So let's see the code based on this approach. So this is the input string as we have given. Let's create two variables. One is word and another one is result. Word will hold the word which we are currently building and result will hold our result. Let's iterate from the end of the string. And let's check if the word which we are currently seeing is not a space. Okay. If it is not a space, then we want to add it in our word. Okay. And if it is a space and our word is not empty, then we want to add it in our result, and then we'll reset our word. So in this way, we'll create our resultant string. So here I have added this condition word is not empty, because if we encounter a first empty string, then it will just add it without this condition. So we don't want that. So in this way we'll build our resultant string. So after this loop ends, we have two scenarios. So either we'll end up on this condition or we'll end up on this condition. So in this condition, it is similar to this, that we'll end up having word in our word variable, which we will not have added in our result. So we'll add that in our result. After this loop, we'll check if word is not empty, and we'll add that word in our result. And the second scenario is that we would have added the word, but we would have added also the trailing space. So we will remove that space by we can do it by trimming it, or we can also do a substring of this result, and then we can return the result. Let's solve this question by using inbuilt functions. As I'm using Kotlin, there are inbuilt functions which makes this problem solving very easy. So we can take the string and then we can split it by a space, which will give us a list of words, and then we can use a reverse function on it, so which will reverse the words, reverse the order of the words, and then we can join them to a string by a separator, which is a space, and then we can just return that string. So let's see the code for this. So let's split the string. So after splitting, it will create a list of words inside this string. After that, we'll do filter. What this filter does is that it will eliminate all the empty string which are generated by this split function. So if we have input like this, two spaces, then it will generate an empty string. So this filter will eliminate it as we will not need it. After that, we'll reverse this string, and after reversing it, we will join it. We'll join it by a space, and we will return it.